Welcome to Chilling with Miss Miller, where our motto is filling Algebra 2 problems in a chilling way with our cool co-host, Crystal. Welcome and enjoy the show.
We are doing compound inequalities. Isn't that exciting, you guys? Yes. What do you think about compound inequalities? Okay, so last night, everybody clap if you felt like last night's homework was easy. Pretty easy. Okay. Our viewers at home, that is almost the whole class. So, if you thought last night was easy, you are going to love today. It is equally easy. Isn't that exciting? Yes. Yes. Okay. So, it's just a continuation of inequalities like we've been doing. All right, so here we go. Compound inequalities, that is another word for combining multiple inequalities together. Okay? So let me show you how easy this is. Okay. Sorry. That's okay. We have a member of the audience who has come up. She's so excited by the math. She can't contain herself. Okay, so here we go. Here's what I want you to do with these to start. I want you to cover up part of it so that you can treat each inequality as an individual thing. All right, so here we go. Let's cover this up first. Actually, let's start this way. We have, the goal here is to get the x completely by itself, correct? Okay, do we have the x completely by itself?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Now, yes, I realize that there's a bunch of stuff attached to it, but the x itself does not have anything being multiplied directly to it, right? Okay, and the x does not have anything being subtracted or added to it, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good, so it's by itself. So now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take, once it's by itself, we want to put our numbers that we have two of them in this case, on the number line. So we have 1 and 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys tell me. Let's do with an applause. How many people think both 1 and 6 are to the left of 0? How about applause if you think 1 is on the left and 1 is on the right of 0? Okay, how about if they're both to the right of 0? Okay, all right. Can somebody explain why they're both to the right of 0? Olivia.
Because on the line, positive numbers are shown to the right of 0, and because 1 and 6 don't have negative signs next to them, they're positive, so they're to the right of 0.
Excellent explanation. Give her a round of applause. All right. So we have 1 and we have 6. Okay. From yesterday, do we have open circles or closed? Shout it out if you know. Open circles or closed?
Open.
Okay. Who can explain why they're open? Sloan.
Because it's not greater than or equal to.
They don't have the equal to symbol on either of them. Okay. Now, here's what I want you to do for the shading. So we're going to cover this up. X is less than 6. So think from yesterday, less than 6. How would I shade that on a number line? Tyler.
You would make the arrow go to the left.
Arrow goes to the left. Excellent. Give Tyler a round of applause for that.
Tyler.
Nice job, Tyler. Okay, now if we switch it up and go, we have 1 is less than x. So remember, we have the x on the wrong side of the inequality. So you guys tell me, which way am I shading in this one, on 1? To the right. It's pointing, so we have our arrow pointing to the left, but remember if we were to pull it and flip it, it's pointing to the right. So what do you think we're going to do with these two shadings? Fill it between. Good. Connect them. All right. And then this is the best part. You all ready?
Yeah.
We are done. All right. Yay. Okay. So that's pretty much the extent of it. We're going to do some where we solve them, but let's do one more, and then I'm going to ask for some contestants, okay? So here we go. X is less than 1 or x is greater than 6. So x is less than 1. Make sure you all can see that. Or x is greater than 6. Okay. So here we go. Are our x's by themselves?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what am I doing here? What do we think? We want to put the numbers up there first. So can someone tell me where 1 and 6 go? Cole. Same as last time. Good. No difference in the numbers here. Okay. Now, open or closed?
Open.
Open, same reason. Okay, so this is essentially the same numbers, but what is the difference now with the shading? If we look at this, x is less than 1. Shuggy.
They're going to go like that.
Good, they're going to face, she's going like this for our folks at home. Okay, so that means they are pointing away from each other. How did you come to that conclusion?
Oh,
Yeah.
because x is less than 1, so you
Good.
go that way.
Good.
Towards it, and then x is greater than 2, you go that way.
Perfect. How many people clap if you agree with Shuggy? Yay, very nicely done. Okay, questions on this? So, just some terminology here. When we have shading in between like this is what's called a conjunction. And then when they are shading away from each other, that's a disjunction. So think about dissing somebody. You are going away from them, right? Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going to put a couple of these up here. I want to see if there are people who can come up and try some that are a little bit different, okay? So negative 2 is less than x plus 2, which is less than 8. Maybe we should go through one of these before we do contestants. Less than 8. Let's do that. Let's do one more before we do some contestants, and then we can go that way. All right. So now we have, let's look at our x situation here. Is x by itself? No. Okay. So let's look at these as individual equations. We have x plus 2 is less than 8. So how would I solve this for x with this particular one? Raise your hand if you have some idea. Clap if you have some idea about how to solve this for x. Okay, so someone volunteer to say how they would solve it. Rebecca? Subtract 2 from both sides. Good. Now, if I flip this over, would I do the same thing with the other side of the equation? You guys tell me. We have 2 inequality signs here, which means we have 2 equations technically. Okay, so now, you guys tell me, would I, if this was the equation I started out with, would I also subtract 2 to solve for it? Yes. Okay, so we put a minus 2 over here as well. Okay, so what happens to the positive 2 and negative 2? They cancel out. Okay, on the left-hand side, negative 2 minus 2, what's that come out to? Negative 4. Okay, and then 8 minus 2 is 6. Okay, and now we're back to this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go off to a break, and when we come back, I'm going to ask for volunteers to do this, and I'm going to put up one additional problem. Actually, let's do 2, and I will ask for 2 contestants here. All right, so negative 10 is, what's the matter? Oh, thank you. Okay, negative 10 is less than or equal to 3x minus 5 is less than or equal to negative 1. Negative 10 less than or equal to 3x minus 5 is less than or equal to negative 1. And then I'm going to do one more here. Let's do x plus 9 is less than negative 4, or x plus 9 is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do. We're going to take a quick break, and then we will be back. I'm going to give you guys some time to work on this, and we will get some contestants. All right? Everybody send us off to break in a very positive way.
Snacking on Cheetos is one of the wild things in life, so stay active and keep your cool with Baked Cheetos Mini Bite Snacks, the great cheesy taste you love with less fat and fewer calories. Baked Cheetos, ease into a healthier lifestyle with help from Frito-Lay.
Everybody give Thane a round of applause. He is our first contestant. Come on up, Thane. He is making his way to the stage. Thane, would you like some think music?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. I'm talking about math. It's my favorite class. It's a pain in the butt. So what? I'm talking about math. 'Cause that's my favorite class.
Okay, clap if you agree with Thane. Yay. Come up and tell Thane what he's won.
You have won compound inequality knowledge.
All right. Our next contestant, come on down. Who's our next contestant? Shuggy. Everybody give Shuggy a round of applause. All right, here. If you need to continue on down here,
Okay.
go ahead and do that.
Please correct me if I start doing it wrong, because that's really awkward.
Okay. Want some think music?
Yes, think music's the best. Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. I'm talking about math. It's my favorite class. It's a pain in the butt. So what? So what? I'm talking about math. 'Cause that's my favorite class. It's a pain in the butt. So what?
What did I do? Am I doing it wrong?
So what?
We need the numbers, talking 1, 2, 3. Because if we didn't have math, it could charge.
Okay, how many people agree with Shuggy? Hey,
Hey,
let's give Shuggy a round of applause. All right, so let's have last contestant, Olivia. Everybody give Olivia a round of applause. That over. That was not planned very well. There you go. Okay. Go for it. Oops, you need a pen.
Howdy.
Guys, want to keep the music going from the same place?
Yeah.
Yes, you're tired of the repeat. Okay.
Oh, I forgot what I was. Okay.
You ready?
Now, like 1, 2, 3, 4. We can hear it on the beat and even read it on the score. Some say a waste of time. What are they doing it for? So they ain't gonna end up again in the sweeping up the floor. Shout out to Miss Miller and even Mr. D, Miss Barnett, and Mr. Humphreys from Algebra 2 to trigonometry. If it wasn't for math, then where would we be? Shout out to Miss Miller and even Mr. D, Miss Barnett, and Mr. Humphreys. Hi.
That's my favorite class. It's a pain
Do I have to
in
grab
the
it?
butt. So what? I'm talking about math.
Did I do something wrong?
That's my favorite class.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a 5, right?
It's a pain in the butt.
There you go. That's good. So negative 13, negative 5.
So what?
That's good.
So what? I'm talking about math.
No, you're good.
Okay, there.
Okay. Everybody give Olivia a round of applause. Nicely done. Okay. One quick question. Is everything totally right here? What's one thing that could be modified?
The negative 13 is supposed to, the circle is supposed to be open.
The circle on negative 13 is open. Why is it open, Tyler?
Because it is not less than or equal to.
Good. There's not less than or equal to. Crystal.
X is less than negative.
Oh, no, she just didn't copy that right. That's okay. Yep, she's good on everything else. So that's the way the shading goes. Okay, Crystal, come up. Tell her what she's won. Come on, Crystal.
Once again, you have won compound inequality knowledge.
All right. Are there any other questions that anybody has before we send ourselves off to homework and our weekend? Anybody?
No.
No? Okay, everybody send us off.